everyone, welcome back to Like.Mother.Like.Daughter. I'm Twyla, and today we're going to talk some trash. Beauty trash, actually. Empties. I have a lot of them because I've been really busy and I haven't been able to film much. And I think the last Empties I filmed was in March of 2019. And here we are, October 2019. So I have products that I have finished up between March and now that I'm going to try to cover today. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to cover is the stuff that I use in the bathroom, like hair and bath and deodorants and stuff like that. Just get those out of the way. Okay, not that anybody cares, but I like using the Dove Invisible Dry Spray deodorant, and I don't have really a favorite on the scent. I've used the Sheer Cool scent and the Clear Finish scents. This is 6 months worth right here. Plus, through Walmart, if I can find it, I'll link it below. There was a travel sampler of the native deodorants, which is what? 0.6 ounces of the native deodorants. I think there was 6 of them. This is the lavender and rose scent, and this doesn't travel great actually. I can't get into the last part of it from my underarm because these edges start scraping it up. But anyway, it's nice lavender rose scent, and it doesn't ever, I don't know if the word, doesn't ever dry down or absorb into my skin. So I'm not really a fan of the native deodorant, although I have 5 more to go through. So I'll be using those up. One thing that we use in our bathroom, all the bathrooms in our house, is Poo-Pourri. We are on a septic system here on the farm, and I've said this before, Poo-Pourri is a life changer. If you have a roommate or you live with a family, you have a spouse, a boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend, significant other, partner, this changes your bathroom relationship tremendously. Poo-Pourri, like I said, we have a septic system out here on the farm, and this doesn't hurt the septic system in any fashion. These are just natural oils. So this was the Before You Go Trap a Crep, and this is the Bass Ackwards. So the scents were more of woodsy, so they weren't so feminine that my husband didn't mind. This is a spray before you go. We use it all the time. Well, every time we go. You know what I mean? Hair products. So right now I'm using some Revlon Color Care shampoo and conditioner. That's a clarifying shampoo and conditioner. But I have used several different brands. The Clear Scalp and Hair Total Care Nourishing shampoo and conditioner I have used. Really like it. Also from Soapbox. This is the Soapbox shampoo and conditioner, the coconut scent. And this was really nice. My hair felt really soft with this. This was a lot of product in here. I like the Soapbox brands because for every product you buy, they give clean water. So check them out, Soapbox. Another hair products that I've used, the Amika Nice Cream Cleansing Conditioner. I didn't really care for this so much. This was a 8.45 fluid ounces, and I don't think I would repurchase this. It didn't do anything bad for my hair. It just didn't feel as soft and shiny as other products that I've used that are cleansing conditioners or cleansing creams. So not a fan of the Amika. And the one thing that I really do like a lot, I tried the Mark Hill. Now, this is terrible. I had this for over a year, this little travel set. It was the shampoo, the conditioner, and this 2-minute mask. This is the Mark Hill Miracoilicious 2-minute intensive treatment with Moroccan argan oil. Their shampoo and their conditioner had the Moroccan oil, argan oil as well. Those products, my hair was shiny, voluminous, soft. Oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved the shampoo, the conditioner, and this mask. And I went back to Ulta to find it. It's not carried at Ulta anymore. It's not carried anywhere in the US that I can find. You can get it off of Amazon, but it's like 4 times as much because this little shampoo, conditioner, and mask was like $15 total when I got it. And now you can't even find I think 4 ounces is like $25 plus shipping and handling. I cannot find it anywhere in the US reasonably priced. They don't ship to the US. So Mark Hill, make your fabulous hair products available to us here in the US. You know, we like it too. Okay, other things, bath. Bubble baths and baths. Love it. I love Epsom salts. I love soaking in the tub. I love finding the right Epsom salt for my achy joints or my not feeling well cold or just wanting to just pamper myself. And I've always used these Dr. Teal's Epsom salts. So this one was the Relax and Relief Eucalyptus and Spearmint, and this one was the Soothe and Sleep with Lavender. These were the Ziploc kinds. These are really, really great, and they're affordable. I can get them at Walmart, and I enjoy them. However, I found, I believe it's pronounced Nipe. I could be wrong, but it's this stuff. Or they had a sale online, like a 20% off their bath salts, and so I ordered a bunch of their bubbling bath salts, and these were individuals to keep in my guest bathroom and the downstairs bathroom. And they were so great that I ended up buying the full size. Now these are pricey, $20 for 17.6 ounces, but they are amazing. They are mineral bath salts, and they have different oils in them for different things. So this was the Joint and Muscle Arnica. Now, these aren't all gone. I had several scents. The Dream Away Valerian and Hops, the Joint and Muscle Arnica, the Pure Bliss Red Hoppy and Hemp, the Relaxing Lavender, which is white, and the Muscle Soothing Juniper, which is also white. So what I did is, because I just didn't want these sitting around. These kind of don't look very fancy in your bathroom. So I found these little jars off of Amazon, and I've labeled them and I've put them in. So this is the Dream Away Valerian and Hops, and it does, as you can see, it will turn your water blue. So it's kind of, and it smells heavenly. The valerian in here, it's very spa zen-like scent. And then this is Pure Bliss Red Hoppy and Hemp. And this is really rich. It's like a very rich, sweet, powdery smell, but it's really nice. It's really nice. So this, red and blue turns your water purple. And then I have lavender that I'm almost out. But I have these jars for everyone that I got that I'm able to pour them in and set them out. And that way, depending on if I'm achy or if I have a headache or if I'm sore from walking, or Claire was in a car accident recently and she dislocated her hip. She's gonna be okay, thank you guys. But she has been using the arnica and the juniper like crazy for her muscle and her aches and pains. So they really do. They're really nice. They smell heavenly, and they're really nice, and they're mineral bath salts. And so I love the Epsom salts and the bath salts. It's the Taurus in me. Knipe, Kneip. They do have all this on their website, their own website, the Knipe, Kneip. You can get them on Amazon too, but they do have sales. They also have bath oils and bath scrubs and lotions and essential oils, but they also have sales all the time, so I just buy it directly from them. And, if you want to do a little gift basket for somebody, you can get some individuals. It's always nice to have these hanging around. If you have somebody come and visit you, then you can, keep these in your bathroom and they can take a bath too. So that's my spiel on Knipe. I love baths. So does my husband. He likes baths, although he doesn't like to put the bath salts in his bath. More bath stuff. I had the Bubble Bath Paraben and Dye-Free Lavender Chamomile from VitaBath. This bubbled up quite significantly and went with the lavender Epsom salts very nicely. This is some luxury botanical bath soak. This had rose petals in it. It had Himalayan pink salt, Dead Sea salt, some little cornflower petals. It was really nice. It was basically like a tea soak. And this is from, I'll link it below. She has monthly subscription boxes that you can buy too for Bath & Body. But this is basically, you scoop it out and you put it in like this tea bag that ties shut and then drop it in your bath and it soaks like a tea. So it was a nice little bath soak. It was really nice. This is the Elixir of Dreams Pillow Mist from Earth Therapeutics. It's the valerian and lavender. Really nice linen spray. I just put this on my linens and pillow, and it helps for calming and sleeping. So I continue to rebuy this all the time. This is something that I do enjoy. I do enjoy linen sprays. And this particular one, they used to have a horrible mister, but now they have a really nice little mister, and it works great. It doesn't break. Smells heavenly. So Earth Therapeutics, I get it at Ulta. I think you can get it at Kohl's too, and Bed Bath & Beyond. Lotions that I've been going through. This is going to sound crazy. Okay, Bath & Body Works no longer carries Amber Blush. They haven't for over a year. I have several more of these because I bought a whole bunch of them when I found out they were discontinuing them. And they're still good. When they're not open, they're still good. I shake them up and I use them. It smells amazing. It's my favorite winter fall scent. Amber blush. I wish they'd bring it back. Elizabeth Arden, the original 8-Hour Cream Skin Protectant. This is really good for my dry heels, my elbows. It's even nice as a little bit of a lip balm if you get cracked lips. This is really nice. My husband, when he works a lot outside, his hands and his knuckles get really cracked and dry, and so this we use on that. I wouldn't call it a cream. It's more of an ointment kind of feeling. See, it's more of an ointment, and it's really nice for really cracked, dry skin. Okay, you guys know, well, maybe you don't. If you follow me anytime at all, I love nails. I don't do the gel nails. I don't do acrylic, but I do like the press-on nails. And so these are what I'm wearing today. These are little Halloween nails. These are $1. And these are just literally, you just take them out of this pack and press them on your nail. They're really cute. They're spider webs. I have some more that I'll be wearing for October. Some little Halloween nails. I really like the Impress line, but this Kiss line, these are very, very luxurious. I got a lot of compliments. I went on a business trip and I always try to put nails on when I'm going to any kind of meeting or anything. It just looks a little bit more professional, and these look so nice on my nails. I got so many compliments, and telling them they were just, $8 nails from the drugstore. They're affordable. I didn't use the glue. I used the press-on part of these. So this comes with glue, but you can also use the stickers, which is what I do because the glue tears my nail up. This did have stickers that come with it that you press on your nail. You peel them off and you put them on your nail, and then you put these on top. And that's what I used, and it was a really beautiful set of nails. I wish I had taken a picture of it, but I love the Impress nails and the Kiss nails. I have gray roots, white roots actually, not all over, just like right here in the front. I don't really have it in the back. So I color my hair. I get my roots colored and the color of my hair. But this, I was in a pinch and I needed my roots covered because I had 1/2 inch of white roots. So I had picked up this EverPro Great Away temporary root concealer, and all it is you shake it and you just see the little, you just pss, 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 and it just covers it up really quickly, washes out. It's in a pinch. It's great to have. Now, the one thing I will say about this is if you're a person that plays with your hair, you run your fingers through your hair a lot, you're going to get them on your fingers because this isn't something that is permanent. It is a powder that will wash out. So you can see how it goes. That's exactly what my hair looked like right there. It had that white, and then it nicely looks like that. So it's actually what I'm wearing today because I've in my hair today because I got some. It's time for me to go see Whitney. Okay, now makeup and skincare. I shouldn't save these, but for the most part, every time I do a mask, unless it's an eye mask, I try to post it on Instagram, but these are all of the masks that I have used between March and October, and I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll try to, the e.l.f. eye masks are really good. That's what this is. They're the gel. They're really, really nice. They're packaged really well. They're very moisturizing, and I really like the e.l.f. They're reasonable. They're really good masks. I wasn't a fan of the Skin Hydro Firming gels because they're like felt on the outside. They're like this paper on the outside. I'm just not a fan of that because I don't know what that's doing for me. Everything is supposed to be on the sticky side, and I would really rather have the moisture. Let's see, what else can I share with you? There is one in here that I tried when I was traveling. Oh, I'm sure I kept it. I would not try it again. It's this one. The Zoo Park Firming Tiger Collagen Mask. This is SAEM. I picked it up at Ulta, I believe. Maybe it was Walmart. I can't remember. This did not just sting. It felt like my skin was burning. Literally just a minute after I put this on my face. So I took it off. And for probably a half an hour after that, it was red right in here. And I could still feel the burning. I don't know what product it was in here that made it burn. But I don't have sensitive skin. I can pretty much buy any random mask and put on my face and be fine with it. So for the most part, all these masks that I have here, unless it does this, makes my skin burn, leaves it red, brings bumps out, or welts, or something that I'm allergic to. For the most part, all the masks were fine. They were great. If they don't necessarily do anything, at least for myself, I had a little bit of me time where I was relaxing and meditating and breathing and just enjoying it. But this was a no. This SAEM, the same Zoo Park Firming Tiger mask sheet, absolutely not. I've got tons of them in here, and I'm not going to go through. Maybe I'll just do a mask review. I'll just do a little mask review video and go through all of those, because I have makeup and stuff that I want to get to. Makeup wipes. I do use makeup wipes when I travel. I had the Pond's Original Fresh Makeup Remover with my vitamin E. They were fine. They did their job. But I'm really enjoying the Members Mark brand towelettes, the makeup remover towelettes, because they are textured and they're thick and they work great. I have the smaller packs here at my vanity, wiping swatches and my table off. I actually use it to wash my vanity off. And then I do travel with the makeup towelettes. I do also shave my face every now and then to get the peach fuzz off, just to do a little exfoliating from the skin, whatever you want to call that, dermaplaning. So this was from Sephora. It was a 3-pack. This was just one of them that I've used. It's done its job and it's dull now. My favorite perfume ever is the Lancome Miracle. It's a pink liquid. I always receive a lot of compliments when I wear it, and it's my favorite, and my husband likes the way I smell when I'm wearing it. So I always get this either for my birthday or Mother's Day, and then it's always under the tree at Christmas time. My family knows how much I love this scent. And Lancome, I hope you never, ever get rid of it. They did have a Miracle Intense one time, which is a more concentrated scent, so you really didn't need, you really don't need that much perfume on you. But like where I would spray 1 and 2, you would really only need the 1 spritz. It was just a more intense scent. They got rid of that, but thank goodness they didn't discontinue the Miracle. I love face mists. Face mists galore. This is the Vichy Thermal Spa water, rich in rare minerals, soothing and clarifying and fortifying. I kept this in the refrigerator for the summer for when I was hot. And this is just like spraying water on your face. The problem with this is the mister. This mister, you have to shake it really, really hard to get it compressed enough to spray. And then it just kind of like, I don't know if you can see the squirt. It's just one line, squirts right out. It's very aggressive on your face. And it's just like a needle squirt. So it wasn't very effective. It was nice and cold, but that was the extent of it. The Mario Badescu facial spray with rose water and aloe herbs and all of that. It's very nice. I like this. I think I'm switching up to the Mamond rose water spray because I think it has a little better quality of ingredients, but I do really like the Mario Badescu facial sprays. They're very affordable. My best friend got me the Jane Iredale Palm Mist Hydration Spray. This was really nice. The spray was really great. It was a very nice, there's a little bit left in the, there was just a little bit left in that little pump there. But the scent was nice. It wasn't overly bearing, and it did a good job of keeping my face. It does, as a facial spray, it did what it said it was going to do. And the spritz was really nice on that. So one thing I hate, it's not really hard. If you have a great product that you want to put in as a facial mist, it's not that hard to make sure you have a fabulous little spritzer, right? It's not that hard. But so many brands can't get it right. And it ruins the product for me. It ruins my experience, and I don't want to buy the product, right? Because the delivery method sucks. This Olay Ultimate Energizing Vitamin C and Bergamot Hydration Essence, just a nice little mist. It's okay. It's nice. I have another one up here that is aloe leaf and chamomile. This was, like I said, the vitamin C and bergamot. And let's see if I can show you the spritzer on this one. Let's see if my hair will show you. So it's very fine. Oh, so nice. And is very calming. This was the energizing one. This is the calming one. And these have a really nice fine mister on them. So if you're looking for a facial mist or a hydrating mist, not necessarily a setting mist, just a facial mist to put on your face to keep it hydrated, I would say the Olay mists are very, very nice. Check them out. One more mist was the L'Occitane Perfecting Mist. This was the continuous spray. You press it and it was a continuous spray. This was so nice. This was, I could have just continuous spray. It was really, really very, very, very fine mist. I really enjoyed this. I don't know what the peony extract does. It had a nice scent. I don't know that it did anything for my skin, but it was wonderful facial mist. I would buy this again, but it's expensive. Das ist teuer. So love the continuing mist on this. The Morphe one, not as good as this. The Morphe sprayer continuous mist, not as good as this one. This was a nice one. They got it going on there. Okay, some makeup removers, the Bioderma. I do like the Bioderma, and whenever I see it when I'm traveling or whatever, I will get me a small size or something because I do like the micellar waters. Okay, I went through some Whispers exfoliating cotton rounds. I have thrown several of these away, but I like these and the ones at Ulta. I like the exfoliating ones that have the little bumps on the other side of it because I use those in the mornings when I'm doing my micellar water. Here is Maskology 24 karat gold under eye gel. Did I leave one in here to show you? Yes, I did. There they are. That's what they look like. They're the little gel masks. These have been used, but you put them here, and they were nice little hydrating. The gel in there was really nice. They didn't burn. They didn't do anything bad. They had the little spoon that you could pop them out with. Enjoyable. Didn't do anything bad, so I enjoyed them. I do like using exfoliating pads, the glycolic pads, things like this. This was the Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix Daily Cleansing Pads. And basically it's just I get up in the morning, my skin's already cleansed from the night before, and I just use that exfoliating pad to basically wipe off my face and clean off my face from the night before. I love the Nip Fab Glycolic Fix. I love those. This Bee Sting Fix toning pads, not really sure what they were about, the toning thing. Oh, that smells nice. But these I didn't really care for. I've used several different brands of the glycolic exfoliating pads. Right now I'm using, I think it's called Seriously Skin. And I like those, but I like these too. And these are a little hard for me to find. They don't always have them at CVS or Ulta, but I really do like the Nip Fab Glycolic Fix Daily Cleansing Pads. My favorite, I think. These, I like getting these when these are on sale at Ulta. It's a large tub sitting on my counter, takes up a lot of space. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But they are basically pre-dampened wet cleansing pads. They are called Daily Resurfacing Discs. Says it clinically shown to diminish the appearance of lines and wrinkles. And I don't think I have, no, I don't think I have. It smells nice too. Have anything in there. But it's basically just 28, there's not even 30, there's 28 of these big discs in there that you wash. Just what you use to wash your face, like a pre-soaked micellar pad. Only these do suds up. I like them. I liked using them, throwing them in a Ziploc and traveling with them as my cleanser. They're not bad. I enjoy them. Not something I buy all the time, but when I do see them on sale, I would purchase them. Oh, here's another toner that I had. The Green Teen Rose Toner from Earth and Escapes. This stuff is amazing. I really liked Earth and Escapes eye masks as well. They were also in my bunch of masks that I'll go through later. But I really liked this toner. Green Tea's Rose Toner. So it was a nice little, took forever to get through it. So it was really nice. I have a lot of skincare, but first I'm going to go through all of the makeup that we've went through. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, Primer, and Moisturizer in one. It has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide in it. It's a nice primer. You know, if you need something to keep you hydrated, this is a really nice primer. However, I don't find that it did anything to help the longevity of my makeup or with, you know, a glow factor or looking healthy skin or anything like that. I think it was just nice to have the hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, but I would prefer to get that in my skincare rather than a primer. So just okay. The Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. I really liked this because it does have a little bit of an oil tint in it, I believe. At least it felt like it did. This was the travel spray. I didn't really like the travel spritz, so I took it out and put it in an older Tatcha Dewy, the travel one that I have, because that had a really fine mist on it. But I really like the Make It Dewy Setting Spray because it does help give that look, keep you moisturized and give you a dewy glow. Let's get on to some makeup. Whew, it's really hot. It is really hot. 34 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, this is the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. This is the old one. I went back through some videos where Claire was showing this in 2014. And this was the first eyeshadow palette that we got for her. This and some Hello Flawless powder from Benefit. It still has the little cards in there. But it's been used and abused, and it was a really nice eyeshadow palette for a day look or a night look. I mean, these colors, they're still good. It's expired, and it's been through this had down here had the little brush that's still in there, but this was hers, and lots of looks out of it. You can see it's been well loved, and hit pan on a few of them. This Like a Virgin was a really nice cool tone. And the Pillow Talk, the original Pillow Talk right there, nice little bit shimmer. Just really, really nice palette. We don't have I don't think the new Naked Eye. This was the Too Faced Naked Eye. So this was a really, I think I said natural, naked. Letting it go because it's really old. I mean, she did that video in 2014, so that's 5 years old. She even had it before that. So original OG palettes. Okay, here is a Joa Beauty or Joa Be My Everything Powder Contour Palette. This was supposed to have a highlight, bronze, and contour. This was not a bronzer. I used this as a nice little brightening powder. I'm throwing it out because they're so soft. They're very, very nice. I didn't use the highlighter hardly at all because I have a highlighting palette from them that I really like. But there's the highlighter. Here's the bronzer or the contour and the bronzer, but you can see that's just kind of like a little powder. But I hit pan so quickly on this. It came with a little brush that I kept. Here's the little brush that I kept to use with other things, but I hit pan so quickly on this, and I don't believe I was using that much, but it's a large palette, and because I've hit pan, I have other bronzers that I want to use, and I think that it's okay for me to get rid of it. Let it go, so to speak. A little surprised that I hit pan so quickly on that. I just don't believe it had very much product in it. Okay, let's see. These are all mascaras, so let's try to go through these quickly. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder. I really like the Urban Decay Perversion. I think it's a really nice mascara. I don't have any complaints about it. It does fade a little bit, but I still like it because it's so black and it looks so good. This is the Essence I Love Extreme Waterproof Volume Mascara. Horrible. Horrible. Took this on a cruise because I thought it was waterproof, and it's not waterproof. This is the worst mascara ever for me. I have long lashes, so if you're somebody... No, I'm not even going to say that. It's terrible. It went everywhere. It went up here. It went down here. It melted. It faded. No. Essence, that one, no. The Lancome Definitions Black Little Travel Size. I had it in my travel makeup bag and finally went through it. Love that one. That's a really nice one too. This is the Lash Primer from Urban Decay. It's the Subversion Lash Primer. I'm not big on lash primers. I really am not. Everybody says you need them, but I am not. Even with this one, this was the Lash Plumping Peptides from Grande, and I used it up, but I'm not a fan of the white primer. I think they do that so you can see that you're putting it on and where you've got it, but I do not like the white primer because I don't use a lot of mascara on my eyelashes. I do 2 coats. That's it. And it doesn't cover the white, and I'll halfway through the day see the white from that Grande primer. So I'm not big on primers. The Ulta Beauty Limitless Lengthening Volumizing Mascara. This was a good mascara. I would recommend this mascara to anybody who wants a regular, basic, everyday mascara. However, I like the wands are a little bit different. I'll show you. The Limitless Mascara is a very, very wet formula. This is the bristles on it, but it's okay for an everyday mascara. I like, however, the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes because it has that type of a brush, little rubber bristles that go through and define my lashes so that they don't clump together and something as thick as this was, as wet as this was. I tried the CoverGirl Peacock Flare in a Get Ready With Me recently and hated it. I do not know what is up with this mascara. Look at that. Just pulling it out. Look at that. It's almost like there's a piece missing. Oh, maybe there is. Look at that. I was going to say, it's almost like there's a piece missing getting that stuff off, and I think there is. I think I got a bad tube. I think this is supposed to stay in here. I think I got a bad tube is what happened. I think that's supposed to stay in here, and it's supposed to pull that off because this is horrible. Maybe I'll try it again. I don't know. My experience with that was... Ugh. Okay, other mascaras that I have. Too Faced Better Than Sex. Y'all know about the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's over marketed, but it's an okay mascara. It happens to flake like crazy on me. The initial coat you put on, you're like, wow, that's great. But 5 minutes later, it's flaking off and it's not that best. I went through a stage where I was like, hey, I want to try some different colored mascaras. So I love the brush on this, by the way. This is the Sephora brand V for Volume, and it was in some sort of a burgundy color. As you can see, it's a little burgundy color, and it was really cool in the light to see. But I really like that brush. And then my favorites mascara right now are the Clinique High Impact Mascara. And so if this is too expensive for you to invest in, try the Ulta Maximum Lashes. If you don't mind that rubbery spike, I like the fact that it separates my lashes. Awesome. And this High Impact Mascara from Clinique, nice little bristles there. It's a beautiful mascara. I don't have any problems with them fading. Either one of these. Neither one of them put the little dots on here. So they're not waterproof, but they don't do that for me, and I really like that in a mascara. Okay, enough about mascara. I went through, let's see, this is the CoverGirl Intensify Me. This was a liquid, not like a liquid, like a marker style wand, and I used it a couple of times. It was really nice because I have hooded eyes, and I have a lot of extra skin down here where my eyelashes are, and so even with this top one coming, see, you can see all this extra skin coming down. It's hereditary. My dad's getting ready to have surgery to have his is affecting his vision. So I can only imagine what mine's going to be like in 10 years, 20 years. But I have a lot of extra skin right here that covers up my lash line. So this was nice to be able to reach down in there. And because it was wider, see, it was a wider one. It wasn't just a fine tip. It actually had like the width of it right here was nice. So I was able to get in and draw nicely, and I liked it. I have a Trish McEvoy gel eyeliner black that I used the heck of until it started to dry out with travel. This has got to be the softest, blackest gel liner you will ever see. The Trish McEvoy, it's called Intense Gel Eyeliner, and it is intense. It's amazing stuff. I had a Sephora eyeliner in my travel bag, and this was Love Affair was the color. Here's the color. And I use it a lot. I think it's purple, this deep dark purple, almost kind of a blackish color, helped with my hazel eyes, kind of made them pop a little bit. So I really liked that. And then this is the K palette. This is I don't know where I got it, and I think I got it in a box. Real Lasting Eyeliner Tattoo. Nothing special. Wasn't that black. More of a grayish thing. Okay, went through an Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. Does this happen to anybody else? Every single Anastasia Brow Wiz I've ever had, this is what happens right here. See that? It breaks off and this falls out. See how it's broken right there? Every single time I get one from her. I get them when they're on sale. It's also 21 days and I can get a couple of them because I do like them. But I have a NYX one in my travel bag and I don't have any problems with the spoolie. But the ABH, her spoolies just pop right on out every single time. I don't know what the deal is with them. The Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof IT Cosmetics Concealer. This is old. It's very, very heavy concealer. You could probably travel with this and use this as your foundation because you don't need very much for the coverage it gives. But it's just old now. This is the Juice Beauty The Organic Solution. This was a oil-based lip gloss, and it's so pretty. It's really nice. It doesn't smell that great because of the oil that's in here, but it's very soothing to the lips. It's not thick, and I liked this color. I don't even know what this color is. I can't tell. In the color Guava. It's really pretty. Other lipsticks. Okay, this is a Wet n Wild Vivacious Varnish. It was from the Fergie line and it went bad. I don't know if you can see. It went bad, but it's one of my favorite colors. It was the Legendary Face, but it was beautiful. It just went bad. I have another. I like the Ulta lip oils. This was their cherry, I think, strawberry, their lip oil. Very nice lip oil. I keep them in my travel bag. I have some other lip things. This was Lovecraft. I used it all till it got down to the like little bit on the tip, and I went to put it on and it popped right out. So I put it in a little tub, but I like this Kat Von D Lovecraft color. This was in the mini, kind of like a light mauve. This was a beautiful, beautiful lipstick. This was from Hourglass. I don't know if they carry it anymore. It was in Whisper. So this was just an Hourglass bullet lipstick. You can kind of see I like those little bronzy looks. Kind of a nude. It's beautiful, creamy. Love it. I told myself I was going to pan some things, and this was one of them. And I would buy it again. I don't know if they sell it, but it's a wonderful lipstick. It's a beautiful nude. This is not a good color for me. This is the J. Manuel Beauty lipstick. This is a peach lipstick, and I don't like it. It's not as creamy as I thought it would be, and I don't like it, so tossing it out. This is the Ulta Cooling Gel Face Stick. This was a nice little cooling gel, like a little bit of I use it like a primer, but you wouldn't have to. It's kind of a nice, it's like balmy texture. It's really nice. Here is some makeup that I finished. The Ambient Lighting Palette. Finally went through all of them, and I used every little bit of it that I could. Instead of repurchasing the Ambient Lighting Palette, I was almost done with it, and so I picked up when they came out with this, the Unlocked palette. I had picked up the full size of the Incandescent, which is the second one in here that I liked the best. It was this one. Finally finished it up, and I'm saying goodbye to it now. It was a favorite of mine for so long. It feels good to finish a makeup product. This was a Stella Translucent. This was a Glow 02 little powder here that I traveled with. It was, it's a loose powder. It wasn't special. I used it all up, but it wasn't anything special to me. Enough that I would consider repurchasing it. However, the Laura Mercier, I have another one of these small ones. When I finish this one up, I put the other small one in my travel bag because I like having a little translucent powder that I can put after I put my foundation on. I like to just set it in a few places. I know I'm really, really dry, but I still like putting powder on, and I don't like that cakey powder look. This does not give it that stellar. You had to be very light-handed with it because it could go cakey. Okay, this was the Mineral Wear Cushion Talc-Free Corrector and Primer Duo. This was the from Physicians Formula. This peach was the corrector, and the purple was the primer. It's all right. It was fun to use. It was a fun little duo to use. I enjoyed it. I don't need it. Wouldn't buy it again, but it was fun to use. Okay, this is the Tatcha Camellia and Gold Lip Balm that I kept by my nightstand. I prefer the little tubs. I know people have things about putting your fingers in the tubs. I prefer the tubs at night because I do put lip balm on my lips at night, and these tubs don't roll off my nightstand. All the other little tubes and the little lip balm tubes like this, they just roll right off if in the middle of the night, Definitely a very nice moisturizing product, but 100% not worth the price. You don't need the price of this full size. No, you don't. It's nice if you get it in some sort of a kit, a favorites kit or a Tatcha kit, and this comes included. Definitely enjoy it. It's wonderful. Unless you just want to splurge on something, it's not worth the price. IllumiLift. IllumiLift is amazing. I'm sorry that it's made it to all the way end of my video, but this is amazing. This is the original IllumiLift. It's a brightening cream. Do you see how yellow it is? I'm going to show you. This is the one that I got off of Amazon when I was trying to order it. It's not the same thing. It's definitely not the same thing because it's oily and it doesn't have that consistency that... So here's the yellow. You see the consistency of this? Yeah, you're not going to be able to show you it. But this I got off Amazon. So this just goes, don't buy it from Amazon. I ended up buying another one from their site. This is oily and it doesn't have, you don't see the brightness from it. So this wasn't an IllumiLift product. This was somebody selling something similar. So just beware. But they do come in this. but the Illumilift that I bought from Illumilift does come in this, but this was from Amazon. It looks just like this yellowish cream, and it has such a wonderful brightening effect to your skin that doesn't make it look yellow. It's literally brightens, and it has brightening ingredients in here over prolonged use. And so I would really recommend the Illumilift. It does look like this, but this particular one was a scam. And then some other things is this was the Maybelline Master Prime eyeshadow base. I don't know what color it was in. It was more of a champagne-y. It's I can't get any more out of it. It's just what's on here. It's kind of a It's kind of a champagne-y color. It had a little bit of a shimmer to it. It was nice. This was in my travel bag. I traveled with it all the time. And the last makeup product that I have is something that I got in a Birchbox. And I haven't had Birchbox for quite some time now. But this was the Bling Bling from Etude House. It was an eye stick, and it was I used it for my inner corner. When I traveled, that's exactly what I use this for. I used it for my inner corner. That's how long it took me to use this. It was about 2 years, and it was okay. Here is the Matrix Miracle Creator Total Results 20. This was a little travel leave-in conditioner spray for my hair. It's really nice. Worked really well. There was this set from Supergoop that came with, this is a new one, but it did come with a Setting Mist SPF 50 serum that had SPF 30, and it came with a CC cream that had SPF 30, and it came with a lip and cheek that had SPF 40. This was a little sun kit, I think from last year, and this has gone a little gritty now, but you can see how I used quite a bit of it for my lips and my cheeks when I was on vacation and on a cruise and to Las Vegas. The CC cream, the serum, the CC cream, the mist, which this is a new one. I've already used up the other one. And this was a great travel thing to have. I didn't have to take a lot of makeup with me, so that was really nice. Supergoop has a really good CC cream and SPF. I like the It Cosmetics, but this was a nice little travel one that I could take with me, and it wasn't such a big one. I would buy that kit again. Another hair product, the Oblifica Seaberry Hair Serum. I really like this. It's a smoothing kind of serum for your hair, rejuvenating serum. I really like this Oblifica brand. Put it on the ends. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate. Now this was the supercharged concentrate. And I will say, if this you were just putting on your face as before your moisturizer, it was okay. But if you were putting this on your face as a primer, which is what most people said to use it as, and which I was trying to use it as, it pilled up terribly. So I ended up just using this at night as a serum, and then putting my moisturizer over it or my heavy cream over it before I went to bed. But I wouldn't, for someone who has dry skin, I wouldn't recommend this instead of moisturizer. I would put it under, not over. This is the number 7 line corrector booster serum. This is the Matrixyl 3000 in it that's supposed to be better than Botox or mimics Botox. I've been using this. I enjoy it. I get it when it's on sale at CVS or Target when you can find them on sale. It's very expensive. It's like $45 for just this one tube. And it's like I said, it's something that you put on to help mimic plumping effects. This Matrixyl 3000 is supposed to be an amazing product, so I'm continuing to buy it. This is my second one. I haven't used it enough to stop using it to see what the effects are without using it. Do you know what I mean? But I do enjoy it. I think it does have some plumping effects because I just use it. I use it up here, right around here, and right around here. Don't know that I need it right now, but a primer, argan oil with coconut water. I really do like this. The problem is this spritz gets sticky, so I have to keep cleaning it off. I wish they would come out with a different spritzer, and I do like this, and I will buy this again. I love it. I have a lot of primers right now, so I don't need to buy another primer. When I do wear out, this is a wonderful primer, spray primer for dry skin. If you are a dry skin person and coconut doesn't bother you, you would enjoy this. You gotta shake it up when you spray it on and then pat it in, because it is an oil. So just just know that. Lovely for dry skin. The Dr. Dennis Gross Hyaluronic Marine Do It Right Eye Gel. I really like this. It lasted a long time. I got this in December last year and used it every day. This lasted me through this summer. That is a really great purchase. I can see there's a little bit left in there, but there's no way to get it out. There's just a little bit left right in here, but it won't pump up and I can't get the thing unscrewed. But this was a really nice eye cream and I would recommend it. I would buy it again. Again, I have dry skin. Caudalie Radiance Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20. This was just a nice something to wear around the house. It is a little bit of expensive. It's their Vino Perfect line. I don't know that there's any ingredients in here that are great for your skin. Like I said, it was a little tinted moisturizer to wear around the house. Not enough coverage to wear out in public, but really nice to have just to put on for the day. I finally went through the day cream really fast, but the night cream, it took me a while. This is the Neutrogena Rapid Repair Wrinkle Repair Moisturizer Night Cream. I really liked this, and I have a lot in my stock to use, but I would purchase this again, the day and the night cream. Good Molecules. I have been using the Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid Serum and the Super Peptide Serum. They're okay. I have also used the Ordinary, and I just repurchased the Hyaluronic and the Buffet from the Ordinary because I think those were a little, stronger isn't the word, but anyway, I think these are great to use for someone who probably has young skin, just starting to use products. But if you're someone who is my age and you have older skin, I would use products that are more potent than this. I just, I was trying to compare it, but I think Ordinary on these particular serums, this was the Super Peptide. So the Buffet, I think they said it compared to the Buffet, but I think the Buffet is far better than this one. And the Hyaluronic Acid Serum, same. The Ordinary one is far better than this one. The Kale Tripeptide 5 Vitamin C Hyaluronic Acid Superfood Firm and Brightening Serum. Youth to the People, I did like this. It's a little more expensive than the Ordinary. I just got this in a little kit and was trying it, and I really did like it. But I think the Ordinary brand does just as well. Although this has tripeptide and kale in it, so if that interests you, you might like this. I do like the Youth to the People brand. Got some ingredients here from Vichy, the Aquathermal Day Cream and the Aquathermal Night Cream. They were okay. I didn't notice anything wonderful about these. They didn't amaze me, blow me away, show some kind of magic results. They're just a day cream and a night cream. I traveled with them. Nothing spectacular. I've got some small ones here. This is the Darphin Stimulus Skin Plus. My skin reacts amazingly to this Darphin line. But when I looked up the price of this Darphin line, my pocketbook doesn't like this line. So when I get these in little samples and stuff, I love them. But they always say you get what you pay for, but I just, expensive skincare like Sisley and La Mer and this Darphin is very expensive stuff. So I think we could find some products that are just as amazing that has ingredients deck similar to this for a lot less. This was the Algenist Gel Moisturizer. I do love the Algenist line. I really like the Algenist line and would buy any of their products because I think they have a good ingredient deck and they're really good line. This was the Pharmacy Green Clean. I actually got a full size of it because I loved it so much. The Rose Face Mask with Rose Petals. This is the one that had the actual rose petals. I love this mask. Body Shop has one similar to it, just like it. I really like the Fresh Rose Mask. This was the oh my goodness, my apologies. This was the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. I'm not blown away by it. I think it's really nice product and it's a clean product and it's a nice product, but I'm not necessarily blown away by it so much that I need to repurchase it. If you're looking for something that has an AHA, it says it has gentle flower acids in here. It didn't do bad. It didn't burn. It didn't sting. There was no peeling. It was supposed to be a nice overnight exfoliator that you use a couple of times a week. I did use it 3 times a week and had no negative adverse effects. I'm using another product now and we'll see how they compare. This was the Paula's Choice Resist Super Antioxidant Concentrate Serum Vitamin C with Vitamin C. This was lovely. Took me forever to get through this. Here's one of the things I liked so well about this product. Right now I'm using a pressed serum, vitamin C serum, which I also love. This, every time I opened it up, I was able to get just the right amount out. Just the right amount. I didn't have to do this. It just the right amount came out all the way down to the last drop. I mean, there's nothing in here. I kept it up like this in my organizer in my bathroom. And every time I opened it, just a little drop came out until one day, nothing else came out. And there's nothing in here. And that's the one thing I love about this. I was able to use this down to the last bit in here. I got everything out of this, and I loved the way that it felt on my skin. It absorbed very, very nicely. Other products went on top of it very nicely. My moisturizers went on top of it very nicely. I really liked this product, and I would buy it again, and I probably will buy it again when I'm done with my, well, no, I won't, because right now I'm using a pressed serum, and then up on deck after that, I have the Drunk Elephant serum to use. So but this traveled well too. So if you're looking for a nice antioxidant vitamin C serum, try Paula's Choice, the Resist line. This was the Clarins SPF 15 Wrinkle Control Day Cream. I use this when I travel. I have no complaints about it. I have nothing amazing to share about it. I just have no complaints about it. And I think when I give my mini reviews during my Empties videos, that's what I'm sharing with you. For my dry skin, I don't have sensitive skin. I'm sharing with you my thoughts. Did it do anything amazing? No. Did I see any firming? No. But it was a good day cream, a moisturizer to travel with. This I did not like. This is the Kona Eye Stick from First Aid Beauty. This was supposed to be some sort of a little eye cooling little thing. It dried out so quickly. I didn't like it. It pulled on my skin. It just, from the get-go, it pulled. The heat of my skin did not help put this on. Even if I put it on my finger and tried to tap it on, I just did not like this. It didn't do anything, and it was really hard to work with. And if you have a product that's in a stick form that you're going to put on your eye, if it tugs and pulls at your eye, it's not a good product to use. So I don't know that I ever got any benefits out of this. I was just really disappointed in this product. This is the Bliss Fabulous Foaming Face Wash. Obviously, it's a little trial size. I have a lot of these little deluxe sample size because I travel a lot, and I like to keep those in my travel bag. This is one that I do enjoy traveling with. I really like the foaming effect of this. It's not that squeaky clean where it makes me feel so dry that I feel like chapped, but it does a good job of cleansing my skin. I do have a Mia Clarisonic, and I am going through, I've thrown a couple of these out already, and I keep forgetting, but this is just one of this is the blue one. I forget what it is, but I do use a Clarisonic, so showing you that. Tossing it out. Another thing. Oh, this was the Buxom lip. I think this was a lip primer. It was a nice little moisturizing stick that I used that I kept up here. Right now I'm using the Blistex lip serum. When I'm getting ready, I always like to put some sort of a balm on, or a protector or a primer or something on my lips. And this was nice to be able to use with traveling because you could put it like here, and just a nice balm priming kind of a thing. Keep your lips moisturized. And then the last couple of things I have, this was the Tatcha water cream. This was nice. You know, it's just a nice cream. Is it work amazing? I don't know. There's not enough in here for me to tell that. I don't want to spend the money to find out. This was the Creme de la Mer. I had this in my travel bag. This is a very moisturizing cream to put on your face, I would say at night, because this is a heavy, thicker cream. And if it wasn't so expensive, yeah, I would buy it. But this is a very expensive cream, and you know how I feel about that. This is the Truth Brightening Power Bright from Ole Henriksen. And I took this, I had one of these every time I traveled. I took one with me. You're supposed to scrub your face, then you're supposed to put this on, let it sit, and then you're not supposed to rinse this off. You're supposed to put the number 3 right on top of it, put it on, and then the melting cleanser kind of thing, then wipe it all off. And it's supposed to help brighten. It was very nice for me to do as a stress reliever when I travel. I enjoyed the ingredients that were in here. My skin felt very bright and very fresh and healthy after using it. Does it have any prolonged effects of the brightening and vitamin C thing? I don't know. There was only 6 uses in here. I would say this is probably, if you have sensitive skin, because of the polisher in here, might not be the best for your sensitive skin, but I don't have sensitive skin. So this was very, very good product for me to use. I enjoyed the heck out of it and would buy it again. I don't know if they still sell it or not. I haven't even looked. Like I said, I travel a lot for work, and this was a very nice distressor for me. Doing my skincare is a very nice distressor for me. So, wow, you guys, right now it says 1 hour and 19 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to trim this down. Thank you for joining me as I share with you my experiences with all the products that I've used up since March of 2019. And now I can start throwing stuff in my trash again, and we can do this again 6 months from now. Maybe I shouldn't wait that long. It's just been a busy time. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, for taking all this time out of your day to watch this video. I wish you many blessings. Focus on the good and the happy in your life, and come back and see me again. Mwah. Bye.